I'm Harmony Star, a psychic medium from Australia. I will also be using the pendulum on this reading. So now this is the reading for Samantha Murphy's missing person case, which I haven't looked at the news today, but presuming that it's not come to an end yet, but I'm about to connect with Spirit, and I'm going to let you know as a psychic medium in Australia. This is what I do. This is my gift, and I want to find answers. I want these people caught and placed where the sun don't shine, so they can't hurt any more women, animals, or kids, or men for that matter. Let's go, guys. So I will be using these cards, which I've already drawn out. This pendulum will be used at the end for yes and no's and in-depth questions. Right, let's see what comes up here. We have the truth. Right, we're all wanting to know the truth. What's going on? What's happened here? I'm going to go silent in between all these card readings and the information coming, to tune into Spirit more to find out more information and get downloads, so bear with me, please. The truth will come out. The truth will come out. There is a lot of in-depth and there's a lot of behind the scenes going on here that you don't know, that I don't know, that I'm about to find out through Spirit. But I feel like there's a lot happening here, and what I'm getting downloads of at the moment is there is a lot of something to do with a ransom. Ransom just came into my head. The truth will come out. There is a lot of money involved. I'm getting the word launder coming up. And I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm just saying what I'm getting, okay? I'm just saying what I'm getting. That's it. King of Pentacles. Yes, there is a definite man who is got dark hair. The guy that took her, this was planned. So I'm feeling that this was planned and that it was a scheme to get money. Someone knew this lady. Someone had dealings with her in the shop, in a business that she was involved in. He was flirting with her, trying to gain her trust. But Samantha Murphy is a very smart woman, and she did not trust him and was not going to be involved in anything to do with this guy, and she rejected him. He didn't like that, to say the least. And I'm seeing that he was really angry about it. He was going to get revenge. He was going to get revenge. He's a very scattered person, very mental. He's a drug addict. This guy he's done it before. He's done it lots of times before. He hates women. And any relationship that he's ever been in with women, he's been violent to them. I'd say he's bashed them, he's raped them, he's done all sorts of horrible things to women because he hates them. And this guy plays with people, plays with their heads, psychological stuff. Either she was involved in some type of contract with this guy, or he did business with her, and she stood up to him because I'm getting that she was a very strong person. I don't know her. I'm just saying this is what I'm getting. I'm feeling like you couldn't. Yeah. So Spirit's saying that she knew how to stand up for herself. Like, she was tough. You wouldn't have been able to take her down easily. She's a tough cookie, and she would have fought to the high heavens. This guy would have injuries, actually, scratches, bruises, maybe even broken bones. She fought like hell. And he ended up knocking her out because she was too much for him and too strong, and plus she was very fit. The morning that she went for the jog, there was an off energy. There was a energy of, she was very, I would say, intuitively worried that something was going to happen. In fact, she felt for about a week or two, or even after she met this guy, she thought, is this guy like going to hurt me? And I feel like she may have voiced that to her husband or to somebody else. But I do feel like it's to do with cars. And I'm seeing a white old car. Looks a little bit like a either a Corina, a white creamy looking ugly thing with weird like gills. And it's like a squarey kind of shape, like a really hideous looking thing. Like 72 model maybe. Forgiveness. So yes, with this contract, I really do feel that something was done in a contract with him. And he planned to get people to help him take care of her, as he would say it. Forgiveness. Yeah, she did voice her worries and her stresses. I do really feel like this morning she was worried. She didn't want to go on the run, but part of her said, like, go on the run. You're like working up to get fitter. And I think she was working, from what the police on the TV said, that she was working up for a really long couple of kilometres run, like a 17 or 20k run. So she was getting fit for that. And she did it apparently every morning. But this morning, something was telling her not to do it, and she ignored it. Her gut feeling. Never ignore your gut feeling, guys. Really important lesson there for me, because when I was young I didn't listen to mine, and I ended up getting attacked as well. So yeah, this is triggering for me. I ended up living though, because I got saved by somebody. But there was a sexual motive involved in this. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit about this guy. I can see a vision of him. He's got really dark hair, skinny, scrawny, white guy, very ugly, in and outside, alcoholic, drug addict, mental, schizophrenic. He has a multiple personality disorder, can be really nice 1 second and then turn into a demon the next. Sadistic and also masochistic. And when he was a child, he hurt animals and was a bully. He was bullied, but then he ended up just turning into a psychopath. So yeah, the sexual part of this would be, she wasn't in a relationship with this guy at all. She didn't like him. He was making advances to her, but she was ignoring it. And she meditated and prayed over it, actually. She has a strong relationship with her husband and her kids. Very wealthy as well, I'm seeing here. A very patient lady, actually. Very smart, and I'm seeing her really good with numbers, and she's really organised. She's a very organised lady, and she's really good with paperwork and teaching and just anything to do with, like, she was strict, staunch. I would say she was staunch, and very patient, but she wasn't backward in coming forward, I feel, with her. I do feel like she found it really hard to let go of people that she cared about and things that worried her. There was things that worried her that she could let go of easily, but then there was things that she didn't let go of. Right, Spirit, I need to ask a question. See, this one here is saying goodbye to the old and hello to the new. I feel like she ended a relationship at some stage, and that this man that she was with was actually going really well. They had a lot of money. I feel like they had a lot of money, and they're really good with business. Like, they're really, really smart when it comes to money and making money, and dealing with finances. Just really smart in that way. But I'm going to ask a couple of questions now. Once I go through these cards, I feel like she had a really good childhood. Nothing to write home about there. I feel like he didn't have a good childhood, the one that did it. He's been in jail. I don't like that. Very sadistic with animals. Very cruel person. Very, like, doesn't tell people many things either. Like, keeps things to himself. Very sociopathic. Didn't have fun. Had fun in being cruel and mean. He often thought about the things that were done to him and which fueled his hate for women. He could not let go of things. Held resentments and hate, and built the hate with alcohol and drugs and mental thoughts. He planned to get her. Right, so I'm going to ask a question. And I'm seeing a car hidden in the bush or coming up behind her. We're driving a car, maybe hitting her with the car and then hitting her with a stick or rock or something. And then two other people were helping to hurt her, to take her away. I'm seeing her getting tied up, and I'm also being respectful of not saying too much. What happened to her? I don't want to go in what happened to her right now, unless you guys comment and you want to know. But yeah, I can tell you about that. Okay, I'm going to ask the pendulum. I want you to go right for yes and left for no. Thank you, pendulum. Spirit, speak through the pendulum and tell me the truth. In Samantha Murphy's disappearance, were any bikies involved in any way whatsoever in this disappearance or in this kidnapping? Clear messages, Spirit, please. Saying no. No, there was no bikies involved in it. The bikie group was not involved, okay? That was a big question everyone wanted to know. Now, is Samantha Murphy alive? Yes or no? Very faint, but it's a no. Next question, Spirit. Can you please tell me, will she be found in the next 2 weeks? It's raining. You could probably hear that on Will Samantha Murphy's body be found in the next 2 weeks or less? Yep. So that's a yes. Samantha Murphy's body will be found within the next 2 weeks. Next question is, will they catch this guy who did this to Samantha Murphy? Will they catch him? The one that hurt her, killed her, or did all those things to her? Yep, he's going to get caught. Right, good. Next question is, was there 3 people involved in the disappearance or the kidnapping of Samantha Murphy, please? Yes or no, Spirit? Three people knew about it, 3 people were involved. Yes or no? That's a clear yes. I'm seeing 3 people in my vision, so I'm seeing one guy throwing her in the car, putting her in the car, and 2 other people helping. She was knocked out, and then they tied her up. That's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye right now. Is this car now hiding somewhere? Is this car hiding somewhere? Yep. Yep. And does this guy who took her, is he living on a farm near Ballarat or in Ballarat? Does he live on a farm or acreage? That's a faint yes. Yeah, that's a yes. Actually, that's a really big yes. Yes. And it's another question to ask would be, my microphone up. Some of these cards down here to read in a minute. Okay, okie dokie. Was Samantha Murphy, don't want to say that in case the family watches this. I don't want to upset people. Let's ask, was Samantha Murphy unalived the day she was taken? Was she murdered? Yeah. It said yes. Was she drugged? Did this guy drug her or anyone else drug her? You have to do bigger circles, Spirit. Righto, that's a yes. Oh my God, I can't breathe. So I'm feeling a lot of anxiety right now. A lot of fear. Not understanding, confusion. Just felt confused and not understanding what was going on. Doesn't understand. Wrong place, wrong time, wrong person. Unfortunately, when you have a business, you are dealing with good and bad people. And this guy didn't like being rejected. He had an infatuation for her for some reason. very sick individual, very sick individual. All right. Okay, let's just wait a minute. I need a break. Hang on. So the rain is coming down in buckets right now, and I'm feeling like it was raining when she was taken. She tried to reach out by using her phone, but they took her phone, smashed it. Or did they smash? Did they smash her phone or and watch, or did they take it and have they still got it as a ornament thing, whatever people do when they keep things? So the question is, Spirit, has this man still got her phone and watch? Answer clearly. What? It's going up and down. I don't know what that means. All right, I've never known what that means. I think that means maybe or... All right, clear, reset. Yes is right and no is left. Spirit, the man that took Samantha Murphy, did he take her phone? Yes. And he took the phone, but has he still got the phone? Paranoid, I'm getting. He's paranoid about getting found and triangulated. This guy's mental. All right. Next question would be her watch, her Apple Watch. Does he have the Apple Watch that was on her wrist? Yep. He's still got that. Right. Does he live on a farm in Ballarat itself, in the area? I need a yes or no. Yes. Okay, thank you. Is this guy living in an isolated property? Yep. All right, here's a good question. Is she still with him on that property? Either alive or not alive? Is her body still there with him? Has he kept her with him? Yep. Okay. I'm getting a feeling of anxiety again. That must have been how she felt when it happened. Being an empath, I pick up on the feelings of living and dead people. So I'm going to get a cup of tea and I will be back in a second. First question. I might even do a live as well doing this tonight. This is a weird question, but is this guy part of the search team looking for her? Yes or no, Spirit? That's a no now, but was he ever part of the search team looking for her? I'm feeling yes on this one. Yes. And can we have some questions? I don't know what else to ask. Yeah, I do. Was this guy watching her every day for a while? Next question, was this guy learning her routine. Let's put it another way. Was this crazy person that took her, Samantha Murphy, was he learning her routine before he ended up taking her that day? Yep. He was. And was he planning this kidnapping? Yep. Is she in a mine shaft? Which he could have on his property, but is she in a mine shaft? It's saying yes. And it's saying, was she in a mine shaft at some stage? Did he remove her? Next question. Did he remove her from the mine shaft and move the body? Did he move the body? I'm going to go close up on this. Did he move the body? Reset next question. Did he move the body at night? That's a yes. Does he go to the local pubs around Ballarat? Feeling yes on this one. Yep. Are people in the pubs suspicious of this guy, thinking it's him? Everyone thinks it's him. They're like, that's him, right? That's the guy. Oh my god. So he must look like a real crazy person. Has he raped women before? Has he raped women before? Right, it's a yes. So was he in jail for that? Was he in jail for rape? Yeah. God, hang on one sec. I've got to get a cup of tea. Back in a minute. Right. The Hermit card. He was a hermit. He was a sociopath and liked to hide away and just kept to himself a lot. Just being in his own head. I feel like his computer would be filled with negative stuff about hurting women, raping women, hurting women, attacking women, and being violent toward women. He was a violent person and is a violent person and will reoffend. This guy needs to be caught. Anyone who is suspicious, please do the job and say something, okay? Even if it's anonymously, please say something. Somebody does know something and you're not saying anything. Get out of your own head. You know who this guy is. You are to tell authorities, because he's going to do it again. And what if it's part of your family that he does it to? He's going to reoffend. I feel like this guy's been in jail for a long time for the crimes he's done before. And I also feel like he soft-spoken, very soft-spoken. He likes to talk softly and pretend to be nice. And then one of his personalities, which hates women, is violent. But he hides it really well because he's a psychopath. And he does not have empathy whatsoever. Very selfish person. And he's learned it from someone else. He's hung around really bad criminals in jail and ones that have hurt women as well. And he also, I believe, watches that on the internet and gets off on harming other people and gets off on watching violence to women. I'd say violent pornography as well. I'm trying to dissociate with this because I don't like seeing into all this, but I have to do it. Okay, what else? A very good liar. Very well spoken in a way, and like he's really good with words, like says things clearly and sounds like he's really smart, but he's obviously one of those really intelligent psychopaths that like who's a famous murderer who raped women and killed them, that lawyer, I forget his name because I don't want to know it really, but I think you guys all know what I'm talking about. Very well spoken, put words together well, studied law, but hated women and abused them. So just because you speak nicely doesn't mean you're nice. Not good with relationships, self-harm, doesn't really care about himself, but a very selfish person on the other hand. So this card here is coming out with letting me know that someone knows something and who may be watching this video. If you are watching this video and you know something, please tell the police. I'm talking to you right now. Please tell the police. If it was your family or if it was you, just put yourself in that position and know that you would have wanted someone to speak up for you when you were a kid and that was happening to you. When something harmed you, you need to speak up for other people because they can't speak up for themselves. Okay, they can't speak up for themselves, right? Obviously, it's the right thing to do. Just do the right thing. Truth's going to come out. Reach out and speak about it, talk about it. The truth will come out anyway in the end. Just look at the two guys that got murdered by that police officer in Sydney. What's the point? Well, the truth came out. The truth came out. He got caught. That's what's going to happen here. You may as well help out and make it happen quicker. He has a dog. He might even have horses, but he's cruel to all the animals he has. He shoots too. He's got a gun. He likes hurting animals. If you know who this guy is, please tell authorities. I'm going to pull out one more card. Let's see what I can get with the animal. Has he got a dog? I feel like he's got 2 or 3 dogs. One of them's a Kelpie, and you know those pig dogs that they have? Those ones like the ones that attack. They have lockjaws and they like attack pigs and they like bring them down and stuff. I grew up in the bush as a kid and I know that those kind of dogs, they're really vicious and you don't want to mess with them dogs. They're dangerous. But he's got like a white one and a brown one, like a fawny colour, and a Kelpie that is brown and fawny. See it in my mind's eye. Right, let's Spirit, let me know anything else I need to know about family. I'm getting tongue-tied and I'm tired doing this anyway. Let's get this finished. Plus it's really freaking hot in here. Oh, okay. Any water. Thunder. He's got a creek or something. He's got a creek or something on his property, or near where he lives. And he goes fishing and he has a boat. He has a boat. And he just likes playing games, psychological games with people, messing with their heads. This guy's a piece of work, guys. And the people helping him are just as bad as him. They're all just as bad. There's like a group of these bad people. Online. Yeah. Drowns in his own emotions. And he's near water. He goes fishing and yeah, he has a boat. So that's me done for now, guys. That's the reading for Samantha Murphy. There is the end of the reading. And that's what I got. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. That's the information I got from the reading for Samantha Murphy's missing person case. If you know anything, please call the police. Bye for now.